Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car now. Do it now. Let me see your hands. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Don't do it.
Welcome to First Person Defender,
Give me your feet.
where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers in real world scenarios and fight their way out.
Get your hands up. Get your...
This is First Person Defender.
Nothing bad ever happens at a convenience store, right? Well, maybe not so much. Today, Joseph and Ashley are together and they're at a convenience store. Let's find out how they handle the threats that come at them.
This force-on-force training uses real firearms converted to fire marking cartridges. The crew wears yellow shirts and are considered to be invisible to role players. Joseph and Ashley pull up to a convenience store in order to run in and grab some snacks. Unfortunately, they become vulnerable targets of opportunity.
Get your hands up. Okay. Get them up now.
Hey,
Get out.
car.
Get out now.
All right, hold on.
Put your seatbelt on. Do it now.
Stay right there, Ashley.
Do it now. Put your seatbelt on. Get your hands up.
Stay right there, Ashley.
Back up. Back up.
All right.
Back the
All right.
fuck up now.
All right, calm down, man. Calm
Get the
down.
fuck back.
Calm down.
Keep backing.
Calm down.
Back the fuck up.
Hey,
Back
calm
the
down.
fuck up. Get over here.
Hey, calm down.
Right now.
Calm down.
Get the fuck back. Get on your face. Do it now. Get on your face. Get on your face. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Oh, what's that? You got a gun on you? You stay in the car. You get back in the fucking car.
Do not
Oh, you
move.
got a gun?
Do
What, you gonna
not
shoot me?
move.
I don't. I don't.
Don't you fucking fight. I will
Hands on
fucking
top
kill
of
you.
your head.
You want me to shoot you
Do
right now?
not move or I will.
You want me to
I will
shoot you?
I don't have a gun on me, man.
Don't
Do
fucking
not
go
move.
for it.
I don't have a gun on me.
Don't go for it.
Hey, look at me. Hands down. Heads up, hands down in your lap. Don't move. You good?
Oh, your
go.
boyfriend wants to be a hero. Let's go. Get in the fucking car. You better fucking stay in the car right now. You hear me? You gonna try and go? Huh? Yeah, you're mine now, huh? Index, index, index.
Well,
Man.
you can say it. Holy fuck, what just happened?
Yeah, no, I thought I heard index when we were in the scuffle, and I kind of stopped.
Yeah, I
And,
know you stopped
yeah,
for saying that.
Yeah, but I was fighting it. I was trying to keep my eye on her, and I tried to come behind the cover for the truck, and I couldn't really do much. You kept it on me. You kept eye contact on me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really do anything at that point. When I got on the floor, you found my magazine on my left.
I saw your shirt come up and I saw the magazine.
And when you said you have a gun on me, I tried to rotate
know.
it to look at you to let you know I'm empty-handed. But
I
as
know what
was
you're
coming
doing. I
up-
saw you tuck your hand. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. I'm no
Right.
dummy. And then definitely when I told you to get down on the ground, that's not the place when I'm kneeling on your back to try and go for a gun.
Yeah, right.
That's why I let those 2 rounds rip in the dirt,
Yeah.
because I don't want to contact shoot you.
Right.
That's not the time to start fighting. So tell me what you saw. Tell me from the get-go.
I mean, I saw him go there, and then I was surrounded the whole time. So at the point that you were out there, you were keeping, and I was trying, I was like, okay, what can I do at this point? Because you got out, and you were like taking off of me a little bit, but then I looked in the rearview mirror, and then the other guy was right there, and I was like, I mean, he was coming up.
Yeah, so
both
you saw
ways.
him.
I saw him.
That was good, looking around.
And I was like, hands up, there was nothing I could do. I wasn't armed, so there's, at no
That's a
point there
big
was.
part. So did you see that you were walking directly into a guy with a gun?
I did not. I was not aware of another gentleman.
Yeah, so my accomplice here, Ryan, he innocently pulled his truck behind yours.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To block you guys in.
Yeah.
I came
Saw
out,
that.
and he was standing out of the door with a gun right like this,
Oh,
right
man.
next to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
you
you were
can see that.
backing up. So, I get it, we're wearing masks.
Right.
They limit our peripheral vision,
Right.
but so does stress.
Yeah.
Stress legitimately does it. You hear about people getting tunnel vision, right?
Right.
That's a real thing. So we need to look around. We need to scan. Because you almost bumped into him. Like there was one point, I think you were only about this far from him.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Which is why we do this.
Right.
That's all
To be
these,
more aware.
all these physiological responses that you feel are real.
the two most important shooting tips I have for somebody about shooting small guns, okay? Today we're working with the Ruger LCP2, probably the most popular small semi-auto out there. And what you need to do to shoot this gun, you need to really grip it tight and stiff wrist it. You've heard of limp wristing? Well, we need to do the opposite of that. Really don't let the gun move when you're shooting it. And the other thing is, don't worry so much that you can't get all of your fingers on the small grip of this gun. You just wrap them around like it's there and grip tight and just go ahead and shoot the gun. So this is what we're gonna do. Grip it tight, stiff wrist it. And that's how you shoot a small gun.
Now, Joe, primarily for you, here's a little tip that I give for carrying concealed. I carry appendix as well, right up here. When I get in the vehicle and I put my seatbelt on, click my seatbelt, pull my shirt out from under the seatbelt, make sure the belt is snug, low and around my belt, all right? And I can pull my gun out of it. Now my gun's exposed. Now there's nothing that I have to clear. I don't have to clear my shirt to get to my pistol. If you have to get out of your seatbelt, he tells you to get out of the car. This is my shooting hand, right?
Right.
I don't want to get this tied up with removing the seatbelt, and I don't want to get my shoulder or arm hung up in the seatbelt. So the way I get out of my seatbelt is I swim my left arm through. Can he see under this dashboard?
No.
I'm getting my seatbelt off. Look, I'm getting my seatbelt off. Okay, look, I'm getting my seat, bang! And now I'm out. The other thing is when I go to draw and shoot, I'm gonna shrink down. I'm gonna use as much of the hood and dashboard to deflect rounds over my head. All right, unless the person's all the way up on me and be shooting right through here. If the door's open already, I need to exit or I'm ready to exit, I can use some of this A-pillar, get low, stay low, keep majority of my body along this fender and A-pillar and engage from here. It's not ideal. It's not a position you want to stick around and fight from. It's a bang, 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 and get out and get to the back end of the car and now use the whole vehicle as cover. Stand by, gun. Good. Good, now we're gonna do the same thing, only this time,
Swim.
I want you to swim out of the seatbelt. While you're swimming out and both hands are down, you can be drawing your pistol out, coming to the same position, engage with 3 rounds. Stand by, gun. Good.
First Person Defender brought to you by Simunition, Ruger, Gun Dealio, ShopGunTalk.com, and Springfield Armory.
So Joseph and Ashley pulled up to a convenience store. Joseph got carjacked and Ashley got kidnapped. Now in Joseph's training, we talked about shrinking down low in the seat, utilizing the hood, the dash's cover, and engaging through the windshield. Obviously, we're using simunitions, so I also showed him about pieing out basically and shooting from the A-pillar. But shooting through the windshield, we gotta worry about our trajectory. Shooting out, typically our trajectory is going to rise. We've gotta be aware of the distance of our target and how much that bullet's gonna rise. So I'm gonna aim upper thoracic cavity and see where my impacts go. All right, so if you notice, my first round actually almost entirely missed the target, went straight over the shoulders and head. I caught a little fragment in the cheek of the target, a little bit. My second round impacted the target center mass because I had already created a hole in the glass. It actually was a little bit lower than I was aiming because it clipped the top portion of the hole that I had already made from the first round. Typically, my recommendation is if you're shooting someone just slightly beyond the hood of your vehicle, is to start off aiming a little bit lower, abdomen region. That way, as those rounds, the rise of the rounds you're gonna get center mass upper thoracic cavity hits. As you create that hole in the glass, you can change your point of aim. So I'm going to re-engage, now starting my point of aim a little bit lower, pelvic girdle abdomen region for that first round hit, and track my rounds up into upper thoracic cavity. All right, now if we check out target, pretty much all my rounds impacted, a little bit lower than upper thoracic cavity, but still good combat acceptable center mass hits. I kind of tracked my rounds up, breaking that glass away, creating a new hole, and got hits from my first round hit on, every round hit.
The P365 from Sig Sauer has these little cuts on the magazine well. And what are those for? It's not just to look cool. It's actually to help you clear a double feed or some sort of malfunction if you have one. It can happen on any gun. So let me show you what this looks like. We've set up a double feed here. It's ugly. You press the mag release button and nothing happens. What are you gonna have to do? You have to get the magazine out. So now, with this, you can grip it. With a regular flush fit mag, it can be hard to rip this out, but you grip it, rip it out, and then you can clear your malfunction and reload the gun, get back in the fight. It's a feature designed by people who know guns.
Joseph and Ashley find themselves at the same store. This time, they're waiting for a friend to return from the restroom. How does their training help them when confronted?
Oh man, I got so close. Hey guys, how's it going?
Huh?
Do what?
I said he parked close as hell.
Yeah, it's super fun.
If you have to get out, just be careful.
Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car now. Do it now. Let me see your hands. Get your hands up. Get your...
Call 911. Call 911.
Okay, calling.
Call 911.
Index, index, index. So Joe, when Ryan pulled in kind of fast in the truck, where did your mind go right away?
Usually when a vehicle will pull up next to you with that, the guy's probably already pissed off. So we immediately I looked for weapons. I know she did too. Made sure who was in the passenger seat. Nobody was in the passenger seat.
I was looking at the guy to see what he was gonna do. Got out of the car, he kind of like slid through, and then he opened the door and slammed the door. And then we were kind of like, you know, we were more heightened. We were ready. We were prepared. I mean, I felt Joseph had it calmly under control, so it made me feel like I had it under control, and I could, you know, call for help, do everything.
Okay, good.
Precisely.
Well, that's good because you had a job.
Yeah.
Right? You had a job, something to do. So walk me through exactly what you did. You saw me come out, go.
So as soon as I seen you coming out, so I made sure before I reached for my weapon, I made sure you had a weapon. And as soon as you were coming out, I swam move it, came around my legs, and then I went and I took a shot.
I saw you going for your seatbelt. Honestly, I couldn't tell if you were drawing your gun or not until you came right out.
Right.
So that's exactly what I want. Mask our movements, utilizing something else. Hey, I'm getting my seatbelt, I'm getting out, ba ba boom.
Yeah.
You hit me up here in the shoulder. Yep. And then you hit me here.
Right.
All right. Good combat effective shots. I'm happy with that.
And then when I approached you, I mean, I'm not the police. I'm nowhere to touch you. Left you on the ground, gunpoint.
Perfect. Kicked my gun away.
Right.
I'm happy with that. That's perfect. Told her to call 911.
Right.
Cops are showing up. Be aware. Cops show up. You're an unknown with a gun in your hand.
Holster.
Put your gun away. Hands up. Do whatever they say. Right. You know, a lot of this is about mindset and having the proper mindset and thinking and looking around and scanning so you see another person. It's not necessarily all about training on the gun. A lot of it's just training the mind. The mind's the primary weapon. This is just a tool.